You are now tuned into the flow where we talk about this and we talk about that. And if you want to know what's this and what's that, you gotta stay till we tap. We'll let you know who we got in the building today. First, it's your boy Joe, Mr. Make Shit Happen. I almost hit it.
Almost fumbled on that one. Almost fumbled.
Yeah, then we got my boy Los.
In the building.
Yeah, in the building. Then we got my other boy, that boy D.ways in the fucking building. We got a special guest today. We got that boy Christian. What's the OTW for?
Out of this world.
We got Christian out of this world in the building today, man. You already know. Tap it up, tap it up. Look, nah, man. First and foremost, we give a shout out to the sponsor, Ritmo 98.5. You already know. I'm not lacking no more. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Definitely better tune in right now.
Yeah. Spanish music every day. When you clean on Sundays, come on now. You need that merengue, bachata, all that shit. So look, let's give a little backstory about yourself, man. Like, introduce yourself, who you are, where you come from, stuff like that.
I'm from here. I'm from Jersey. I grew up born in Perth Amboy. Grew up in Camden. Then I moved down to Florida. That's about it, bro. I just went back and forth. My mom stayed here. My pops is down there. So at least we're. Oh, okay.
My bad.
At least, you know, they stay good friends and everything. So I just went back and forth, and I ended up staying in Florida. So now that I'm back over here for a bit, a little weekend trip, had to come through. Appreciate you boys for bringing me on.
Bro, no problem.
Thank you.
What do you do out Florida? Like I know I seen you with the cars and YouTube. Like, talk a little bit more about that.
So, like, I've always been around cars. Cars is, like, my life. So I'm building a car right now. I'm going on year 3. It's like 3.5 years.
Dedication right there.
Bro, yeah, but I didn't have the car for a year. Because my boy had it at the body shop. He's like, yeah, it'll take 2 months to paint. Bro, a whole year.
Damn.
A
To
whole
paint
year
your
to
car?
paint the car. I was just like, bro. So motivation went downhill from there. But I got to discipline myself to get back on that. So the car's just sitting right now, but it's just so expensive. So expensive, bro. These 3 years till I have it on the notes on my phone, but I checked it yesterday since it was August 21st, last year, 2022. I have spent 13 bands. But little by little, I should have spent a lot more. I should have spent so much more money, and it was I just find deals. If I need something, I'll just wait for it to, like, somebody needs to get rid of their part.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. But if you think about it, I've touched that car from, like, the ground up. I touch every bolt, everything. I do all the work myself. So if you think about it, 13 grand in 3 years ain't a lot.
Yeah.
It really isn't. And let me see, like 3,500, I think I paid for the paint around there. So that added a big part.
That's a good chunk. Yeah.
But also, where I saved money was, like, my boy raffled off my favorite wheels. So I got $3,200 wheels for $50.
Nice.
Ooh.
So, like, I got those. I was like,
Did he, not against anybody, but did he cheat that raffle?
No.
All right.
all right. Nah, that's the thing. Like, if I knew he did that, I would be like, nah, bro. Honestly, I would have to give it up.
So
I feel so guilty.
You got to check.
So
okay,
the thing
makes
is,
sense.
he had the raffle open for like a month, and I'm like, damn, he still hasn't closed it, bro. You know what? Let me just join real quick. Threw the $50 in, and I was in Oregon at the time. Not even last. Like, I was like one of the last members, yeah. Because he's like, bro, I just need one more to close it. I'm like, you know what? Let me help you close it.
Yeah.
I threw $50. I was like, whatever. Let me take my chances. So I was in Oregon at the time, and then I'm chilling. My phone's charging, and I'm relaxing. I don't know what I think I was playing. I was watching TV or something, and then he's calling me. He's like, yo, are you number 60? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, on the raffle, are you number 60? I was like, I don't know. Let me check. He already did the live, and I didn't get the notification. I went and checked. I'm like, yeah. He's like, bro, you won. I'm like,
Oh, shit.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, I called a flight in the next 5 minutes. I went and got him, bro. It's just,
That's dope.
nah, I'm playing.
Imagine. Yo, I won?
Bro, Oregon,
Oregon.
Expedia right now, bro.
What you was doing out Oregon?
So I know people that live out there. It's like I think it was my second time out there, bro. It's beautiful. I definitely recommend going to Oregon.
I was seeing on the Instagram the little Oregon pictures and stuff.
Yeah, bro, it's
It's
beautiful.
really nice.
The
Wait,
trail,
what's out
the trail-
Oregon, though? Like, you think of Oregon, you just think nothing.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
think
mean,
of college. I ain't
I
gonna
think
lie.
college boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
the
My
thing,
bad.
yeah. I the most places, like, you don't expect Oregon to. You'd be like, oh, what's in Oregon? If you think of Cali, you're like, oh, Cali, like the piers, San Diego,
Yeah.
Santa Monica, Las Vegas. You know, the Strip.
Yeah.
You're right. You think of Oregon, you don't think of anything.
Yeah.
But you go out there, you're just like, oh, damn, this
Is it like? Is it more like nature stuff? Like,
yes,
So it's
a lot
like
more.
a Vermont thing, like, in a way.
Like in Montana or something.
Colorado.
Ain't nothing out
Colorado,
Montana.
like-
but
Is that like the
Montana's
Midwest?
probably Real nice. What?
Vermont's like Midwest or
Vermont-
mid.
Vermont's up north. Like
Oh, yeah?
It's like borderline Canada.
No, I'm sorry, not Vermont. Oregon.
Oregon is right under Washington State, like on top of Cali.
On the all the way on the other
It's-
side.
yeah.
bro.
Oh
yeah.
shit! That's wow, boy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the flight wasn't that bad. What got me was the 3 or 4 hour difference.
Yeah, there's a
bro,
difference.
it's
Time
weird.
difference.
So like my boy will call me in the morning sometimes. So then he had called me. He forgot I was in Oregon and he was working. He's like, yo, let me talk to him real quick. He calls me, and over here it's like 8 o'clock. Now think about that. Over there it's like 5:30. I'm just, bro. I pick up. I'm like, yo, you good? Yeah, why, bro? I'm sleeping. It's 5. Oh my bad. Yeah, I forgot. He hung up the phone, bro. But other than that, like, bro, I remember hiking is one of the best things you could do over there. The views you see is insane. So I was in Crocs. I didn't know we were going hiking.
The
Of
ultimate
course, bro.
hiking.
Yeah, sport mode straight. So I have my Crocs on. I'm going, and I'm like, all right, what are we doing here? Oh, we're going hiking. I'm like, what you mean? I look at the trail. It's 2.5 miles up and 2.5 miles down, bro. 5 whole miles. So I'm like, I look down. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. That's it. It's done.
This got
It's
beat
game
to
for
the
me. It's game
ground,
for me,
boy.
bro.
His toes popping out the front of the hole and shit. Like that on the way down.
Nah, I flipped them up. I was like, all right, here we go.
Sick.
And bro, no pain after. Shout out to Crocs, bro.
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Shout out to Crocs, bro. 'Cause, bro, I didn't, and I was going like there was a whole bunch of like rocky.
Yeah.
You got to go through some things like some obstacles, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't that easy.
He's selling me on it. I'm
Bro.
about to trip. Like,
No, I highly recommend it, bro. Highly recommend it. And I was going.
Nah, go ahead, my bad.
I went there during the time where there was the protest going on in downtown Portland.
Okay.
Remember, there was riots going on and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, so I went, and my uncle calls me like, "Yo, they're showing on the news they're rioting right now." I FaceTime
It was like
him,
100
and then-
days or some shit, right?
I forgot what it was, but I FaceTime him, and I'm like in the middle of downtown Portland, in the middle of the street, like, bro, you don't hear nothing. It's quiet. Nothing's going on. But they did have a time frame where around like 8, 9 o'clock, the cops will come. You start seeing them come, and they'll shut off the streets because they had like controlled protests, basically. At least from what I saw.
Okay.
So you see rioters start coming. So they had like some peaceful protests, but there was some buildings you could see that they were covered up because they were damaged.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that. But like, I'm like, that's how you know the news is weird because they're like, yeah, live right now, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, look where I'm at. I'm in the
Yo,
same
that
place
is
you're looking at.
crazy.
Yeah,
They
bro.
push-
It's
Bro,
like, dude,
They
I heard-
push a certain narrative, bro, every time for the news.
It's definitely
Everybody
to
else
control
falls for
people.
that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely to control you.
I heard someone died in that protest too.
I
Like
wouldn't-
one of
I
the
wouldn't-
protests
I
for
wouldn't
like
doubt it.
George Floyd and stuff like that, like someone definitely
Oh,
died.
I wouldn't doubt it. I
because
forgot
of-
what the protest was for. I think it was a BLM protest.
Yeah.
I can't like off the top of my head because this was like a while ago. But yeah, still.
You remember in Philly when there was the protest, there was a lot of peaceful protesting going on, but that 1 or 2 groups that will vandalize something, that will be the only thing on the
Mainstream.
news. So like the narrative of this whole riot is that everybody's looting, everybody's vandalizing. But the whole time, a lot of people are doing this peaceful shit, just going around. But
Yeah.
there's a certain group of people. You remember there was this video around this one guy, white guy covered up, just breaking glass,
Oh, yeah.
trying to make it seem like
Whoa,
he
nah.
was.
He was one of the cops.
Yeah, like bro, he was literally like a government person, bro, like destroying shit, and everybody around him like, yo, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? He's just breaking shit to make it seem like everybody else
Yeah,
is doing
like
it.
like the people are evil.
Yeah, the news
That's
pushes.
crazy.
I mean, the news just needs something to talk about, bro. Honestly,
It
it
is.
really
It
just needs
works
something to
every
talk
time.
about.
Every
it's
single
low-key
time.
scary though, like, cause that's what everybody pays attention to, and then
But that's the thing. It's like, all right, it's like a salesman. The salesman, when you look at a document, they have their pen. If you ever notice, they have their pen in their hand, and they make you like, oh, look, this is this, this is this.
Yeah.
This is what you need to be paying attention to. It's the same thing the news does. All this stuff going on over here, but the pen is pointing over here. They're like, all right, cameras, action, right here.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of shit going on. But this is like, oh, this was actually happening.
A lot of shit happening in the
It's
back.
crazy
Yeah,
you saying
bro.
that. Remember Harry, boy, played in the band from our school?
Mhm.
Well, I just seen the story that out in Philly, a cop hit him.
oh, I just saw
A
that.
cop
too.
hit him, and then they showed like the news like report and whatever, like they documented on like the website and stuff like that, and it was like total opposite of what happened, and they was like basically blaming them in a way, but realistically it was the cop who hit him, but all the attention was the teens, the kids driving and
it's
they
not
hit
there.
them and stuff like that. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
He took it out. It's not there no more.
He took it off.
Yeah, the news was saying that they hit into the cop car and they crashed the cop car, but they're literally watching. They was the one in the accident. And
Yeah.
they're like, yo, they're really lying. They're really lying. They hit us.
The report's gone.
Yeah, his story. He had posted on his story like the
Oh, I
video and
got
all
you.
that, but I can't find it no more. Harry is alright, bro. We know the real story.
We know the
bro.
truth. We know the truth.
We know the truth, bro. It's
Hey,
okay.
you gotta chill out. The boys are gonna come after us.
What
were you saying,
bro?
No, if there's
A
cameras
fucking
around,
helicopter
they
just
can
pull up.
sue.
Yeah, right.
If there's cameras around, they could sue. Get that check, Harry, bro. Get that
Make
check.
that bread.
So what was like the transition from you going from like Camden to Florida? Like, what made you like take that decision? Like, I'm going to Florida.
So honestly, it was all in my young years, so I didn't really have a decision.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like my parents. I was like, so the last time I was here, I was in 9th grade. I went to Cherry Hill East.
Yeah.
I was living in Cherry Hill at the time. And I went to, summer came around. I went to Florida to visit my dad. I'm chilling over there. And then they were like, oh, like my dad and my stepmom were like, oh, like you're already here. Why don't you just stay? And I literally ended up like, there was no really a decision I could make. Like, nah, I want to go back. But at the same time, it worked out for the best. You know what I mean? Like the people I met now, like all my closest friends, we're like, I have a certain group that I chill with every single day. I talk to them every day. And maybe I might have the same thing over here, but if that's was meant to be, it's meant to be. You know what I mean? Whatever
Yeah,
God puts in my path,
that
I'm
makes
taking
sense.
it.
Is that where you started the car stuff, like with your friends over there, or?
Yeah, actually, like deep into it. Yeah, I was always like into cars, but I never started like touching cars until I got my first car over there, and I started doing things to it and just learning. And I went to school for it too. So then after that, it just went up. Yeah, I went to school. I went to automotive school. Now I don't like school, but I did it because maybe it might help me. It did and it didn't. I regret going because I didn't really learn a lot. Like I could have just learned this at the dealership I work
On
at.
YouTube,
Whatever, you know what I
nigga.
mean? That too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So then, but at the same time, I got to think about it. I stay in like South Florida. So I had lived in Orlando for like 2 years when I went to school. And the people I met in Orlando, still friends with them now. Like if I didn't go to school, that means I would have never met that group of people. I never would have experienced that. So it's like you can't really regret some things in your life. It's just like
It was placed there for a reason. In a way.
exactly
Yeah.
my way. That's what I'm saying. Whatever God puts in my path, I go for it.
So, be honest. Do you think moving to Florida will make you more successful than staying over here? Like, you think that changes your whole mindset of like you're not around home anymore, and like,
Well,
you think you'll be more successful staying in Florida or staying over here?
honestly, it's not really. It's not of where you're at. It's kind of like, what are you doing? So I could have been doing the same thing that I'm doing over there over here with a different set of people. But I don't know how it would have turned out. It could have been even way better. Like, who knows? But at the same time, do I really think? I never thought about that either. So you just kind of like.
Yeah, because
Man,
I know
losing
a lot of
me.
people, a lot of people like they move out from where they're from and like they just start really grinding on what they're
Well,
doing.
that's the thing. Like when I moved over there, I was in high school, so it really wasn't anything different. Maybe now, like if I move over here, that's gonna be like now that I'm older and everything, that would be like all right, what am I gonna do now? Well, can I be more successful? Who knows? I want to go to Oregon, bro. I can't even lie to you. I'm still stuck on that.
Florida, now I went back to Oregon.
Bro, but the thing is, it's like, bro, Oregon's so nice. It's like everybody says, oh, move to Texas. Look at the houses. The house prices are down, bro. It's beautiful
hear
over
that
there.
a lot.
But it's hot as hell, bro. It's so hot.
Yeah, Texas
Hey,
get
bro.
hot.
Bro, I heard when you
boy.
driving on like the highway and shit, your fucking tires start melting like on the
Sometimes-
highway,
sometimes
bro.
they- Sometimes they
Yeah,
stick. So
Wild, bro.
I had, my boy, Carlos,
Look at you, bro.
my other boy. So he bought 3 cars from South Cali, like San Diego. And he was like, instead of shipping them over here, it would be like, I don't know, $2,000 a piece. Now he could do it, but he's not gonna wait like 2.5 months for him to get all the cars together. So he flew me, him, and his brother out to Cali. We picked up. These are 1990s Hondas. Think about it, like 91, a 89, a 91, and like a 96. One of them had AC. Wasn't the one I got. So I got.
He sounds ass out.
All right, so like, I got there, we're chilling, looking at it. Oh, the cars look beautiful. But when I got to Cali, I still had my hoodie on. I'm like, oh, I could wear a hoodie. It's like, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I still got a hoodie on. I'm like, all right, bet. Weather's great. 12 o'clock hit, I took the hoodie off, bro. I'm talking about the heat started coming in. So I'm sitting there. I went to go turn the AC on in the car. Not even budging. Not even blowing. Pause. So, so then hop in the car, bro, from Cali, from San Diego to South Florida. It took 5 days. It's on my YouTube channel, by the way. Yeah,
I was checking that out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
His
it
car
took,
broke down.
bro. Listen, bro, it was a
let him
pain.
get to that.
The first time it broke down, I was in the middle of Louisiana, and it started getting humid there. But before that, Arizona heat, might as well just stand next to a dryer.
Arizona.
There's no humidity,
God damn.
and it was 117, I think it hit. It peaked at
Damn.
117. I saw desert from like a little bit further than San Diego to the middle of Texas. I felt like I was just going like this, driving myself crazy, bro. My phone got the heat warning. I threw it under the seat. My JBL, I bought a JBL speaker. I was smart with that. I was letting the music play. I check under the seat, bro. The phone was on like that temperature warning thing.
Yeah.
You can't touch it for like an hour. I was like, bro, my phone's gonna blow up. That's it,
You stuck in the desert.
bro.
That's
I'm telling you,
probably
now
why everybody
think-
out there got fucking Androids, probably.
bro. Nah, that is different. That heat is different. Like I was scared. I was very scared. I'm like, bro, what if the car breaks down right now? Like at this time. Thank God it
Did you
did.
have some water on you?
Bro, liters, and I drink them right away. At one point, I got so thirsty, my boy had a Gatorade, and I drank my liter of water within like 10 minutes. Bro, it was bad. We're driving, we weren't stopping. He threw it from car to car. It landed right on my seat, bro. Thank God. I was like, I got it on video. I was like, throw it. He's like, he got close, threw it. I was like, oh, thank God it made it, bro. If that would have flew out, e-brake.
That's some Fast and Furious
Bro,
shit,
for
bro.
real.
Niggas
We
pass-
celebrated so hard with
niggas
that.
passing the
He
gun
was
throughout
like,
the car.
That's like a golden moment right there.
bro,
That's
oh my
golden.
God, I had to record it, bro. I'm like, hold on, don't throw it yet. I had the tripod sitting on the floor, like the floorboard of the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And at one point, me and his little brother Robert, we were going through like mountains, and then he flashes lights at me. So I already know what that means. Me and him are reckless. So he starts going from side to side. I don't know why, because it's already hot out. When you go from side to side on the track, you're warming up your tires. So we started hitting the canyons. We're in canyons. We started hitting the corners, everything.
In the Civic?
And he had a Civic, I had a CRX. His brother was bro. His brother stays behind.
1991.
First time driving the car, I don't know what's going on. I trust my Civics, bro. So anyway,
Canyon,
I
bro.
trust my Hondas, bro.
Honda power,
Mind you,
man.
there's no guardrail, nothing. So I'm hitting, bro. We're hitting the canyons, and it says you can see it says like 30 miles an hour, or we're hitting like 80.
On the turns?
Bro, on the turns. And at one point, I was hitting the corner, and I got close to the edge, and my camera fell, and I went and I held it. I didn't put it in the video, but I held it, and you hear me go, ah, bro. I was looking down. I'm like, I'm gonna die right now. It was the funniest thing ever. After that, I stopped. I was like, all right, bro, I'm good, bro.
Anything for the content, huh?
Well, it was kind of in the moment, so I was like, all right,
Okay.
bro, we gotta do this real quick.
Right.
Because I don't know when we're gonna get that chance again, bro. It's just
Yeah.
one of those moments are the best moments ever. After that, it was just straight road.
That's definitely a memory.
Straight.
Like
Yeah.
that's an embedded memory for the
Oh,
rest of
yeah,
your life.
it's a
and
funny
your
story
adrenaline
about
is
that, bro.
just like holding on to you,
Even if there
keeping
was
you alive,
rails,
I guess. in a
yeah.
way.
Even if there was rails, just you and your boy flying through canyons, bro. Like seeing it is the best thing ever.
Yeah, I know. Like all you think about is how hot it was, but in the moment you think about how hot it is. But like
Oh, yeah,
now
yeah,
when you
yeah.
look back, you could really like, damn, the views are great. Like the
Oh, bro,
ride
I
was
brought the
great.
drone out and everything. It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You got clips and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's
There's a
dope,
clip
man.
on
He a
there.
little photographer.
Bro, when you
A
saying
little bit. Just a little bit.
Videographer.
when you sitting in some AC, thinking back on them hot times, you don't even think of like the weather. You know, like it's like you said, like you in the AC chilling. You like, bro, this shit look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, my boy was chilling, literally. He had the AC up saying, that shit is crazy.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
burning.
He's the one that needed to be recorded.
Yeah.
He got that sweat stain. Like, fuck, bro, this shit looks so nice.
That's another thing. I'm thinking about, like, the journey, too, is, like, we stopped and got food in Texas. That got authentic tacos and everything. One place, I know there's going to be a lot of controversy. My opinion on In-N-Out Burger, garbage.
Yeah, it's
Garbage.
Have
I
you-
would
have you-
never
I never tried it.
Me neither.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's just
10 out of 10 would not recommend. I'm
See?
telling you,
Right, no,
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't
Y'all not like it
disappointment.
that
I
much?
ain't gonna lie.
I never tried it.
I had In-N-Out and like the fries are ass.
That's what, bro.
Fries
I'm
are
telling you,
ass.
bro.
The burgers is not that bad.
It was
bro.
all right.
But like, bro, it's like you could go to Burger King and really get some shit, bro.
All right, so
Bro,
In-N-Out or Shake Shack?
Shake Shack.
Five Guys or In-N-Out?
Five Guys.
Hey.
So what the fuck is In-N-Out here for?
You don't like Five Guys?
No, Five Guys is
I was gonna
They
say,
be taxing the Five Guys. I
They
ain't
do,
gonna
but
lie.
they use fresh ingredients, so.
They do?
Potatoes are fire, bro.
but
They're
why
fire.
are fries like $7?
They
You know
do
what?
put a, but they do put a lot.
I was gonna say they
They
put
do
the
put a
fries
lot.
in the
Bag,
cup
bag,
and
bro,
they be
yeah,
like,
you got the
They fill up the cup and they're like,
Yeah, literally,
in
bro.
the bag.
But you know, like
Yeah.
they're fresh potatoes. Like you know what you're eating. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now,
they be
like
whipping that shit up back
Bro,
then
Yo,
too. They
do y'all
In-N-Out
fuck
is
around and
fire.
use the peanuts that they be having? Like, do y'all get the peanuts?
I'm waiting
out
in
the
line
bag?
and
talking
shit.
about in line.
I was gonna say I never had that.
Really?
You never seen it? They
That
just
shit's
have the
so
big ass
nasty to
bags
me,
of-
bro.
of peanuts. Just sitting there.
I didn't even peep.
They use peanut oil.
Why don't the
I
fucking
don't
homeless niggas go in there and get some peanuts?
They gotta walk far as
Bro.
hell. Like what you talking
But
about?
do they though,
Downtown?
bro? They could find out any drug dealer, be like, bro, please,
Man,
please.
So all homeless men, all homeless people
That's
are
that's
drug,
fu- yo,
are
that's
drug addicts.
crazy. That's
Bro,
a crazy
That's crazy,
one.
bro. What if they're just
Most of them
homeless, bro?
are. When you live in Camden, you see all them niggas fiend out. Nigga, you feel me?
They do be- They be
It's
mean.
the same-
Popping
it's the
back
same
up
thing
and
in
shit.
Florida.
You know, Really?
in Miami, bro, and
No.
there was some dude. My cousin sent me a video. There was 2 dudes, bro. It rained so hard that it was just like puddle, and the sewer system was like clogged up, so the water wasn't going down. Bro, you see a homeless dude go, flop, boom, right into
I
the
ain't gonna lie, I'll do the same thing. I'll do the same
Bro, I'm
thing.
telling you, their intrusive thoughts are crazy, bro.
It's like that shit look good. Like,
Nah, cause I looked at it, I'm like, damn, bro, that low key be me, but he did it for a reason. What is he on, bro?
He gotta be on a yerky.
Bro,
he
I'm
said,
telling
that's
you.
me,
That
not
flocker,
sober.
that
Not sober.
Not sober. That's what I would do.
Nah, but
Like,
let's,
I'm not gonna do it. You do it for me real quick. Yeah, got your ass, bro.
let's talk about. You want to say something?
I was gonna go into the photography thing of it.
Yeah.
I see you a little photography. Christian on the way. Photography.
It's not on the
there.
way, bro.
That's it, bro.
Same
All
shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know what's funny? A lot of people still say it, bro. It doesn't bother me. It's just funny.
It's just like, bro, that was
Yeah.
like.
By the way,
just-
that started here in Camden, in Pensacola, technically. Because I was with when I was here in school, I used to chill with my stepbrother at the time, Melvin, my boy Rob. We were all like in a choreography group, and it was called Team Journey. So then she knows it. She knows it.
She wants some tea.
All right, so my boy Rob
gender
basically
now.
come up with that name, is like Chris.OTW, like out of this world, because I used to love like
That's hard,
outer
though.
space and everything, and I used to try to call myself Mars, but my cousin's nickname is that, so I'm like, I can't use that. He's like, oh, just say Chris.OTW, out of this world. I'm like, and it just stuck with me ever
That's
since.
dope.
Yeah,
That's a good brand. That's a good branding name too.
It is.
That's why.
Yeah, I be thinking. Go ahead.
I'm upset. I didn't not merch, but I got like stickers. I have to send it out to y'all.
Oh, for
I should
sure.
have brought it. I forgot. I didn't think about it.
Put it right here.
Yep.
Around the laptop.
That's exactly where I have mine. But yeah, the Canon is the way to go. By the way.
I was about to say, what
Yeah.
kind of camera? I seen like just a little clip from one of the videos you had.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I'm like, yo, it looks like the one we got. But
So I have a EOS R. I just got it
Okay.
recently. My last camera, it was a T6i. I think it was.
Mhm.
Mark D. Mark
Okay.
5D.
Mark 5D.
8 or AD.
Every time I look
God.
up stuff for this camera, that's the only.
I gave it
Only
to
one popped up, right?
I gave it to my sister. I gave it to Thaisa. So
Uh,
she was like, I
Oh,
want to
that's
get
the
into
one
it.
Thaisa got.
Yeah. So I boxed it up. I'm like, here you go. I just gave it to her because I was trying to sell it. Then she's like, oh, I want to get into it. I'm like, all right. I took it off for sale. Just shipped it out. I'm
Yeah,
like, here,
dope.
do what you got to do, bro. She does amazing work.
Yeah. She
Oh yeah,
does.
shout out
I'm
to
like-
Thaisa. Shout out to Thaisa. Man. She's doing. I don't know her Instagram by heart,
We can throw it
but
up
yeah, just
somewhere.
just plug. Like, I'm sorry.
Life with Thaisa.
Life with Thaisa.
Life with
So
Thaisa.
Life W Thaisa, I think is
No,
how
Life
it
with
with.
Thaisa. Yeah, that's
Oh, so
literally-
Life with Thaisa, and then she does like pictures and like
Yeah, a whole bunch of
you know,
photography.
yeah.
Now she killed it. As soon as she sent me a
Y'all
few,
did-
she's like,
We did. Me and my girl did a photo
I-
shoot.
she
Did you
sent me
guys
that.
do a photo shoot?
we were trying to, but it just never worked. Like the scheduling never worked out.
adulting, bro. I hate being an adult.
Yeah.
But she sent me pictures. She sent me y'all pictures, and I was just like, bro, she's doing almost better than me. Like, she's
dope.
doing better than
Yeah.
me.
So that
But
was a
she-
good play on your part to just.
Bro, I'm so
Get it
but
down.
I'm grateful for that. So I'm happy that she's happy, and she started buying her own things. I'm like, I basically sent her a starter pack. I'm like, here you go.
Yeah.
This is what you need. And other than that, she bought everything else, and you just started going off. I'm like, damn. So I moved up and got the EOS R. I didn't have to. That's another thing. When you're doing photography, you don't have to just get the newest thing. My boy was doing the same thing. Some other dude that we know, he had a Nikon D3000, which is
Okay,
right now is
yeah.
like a $200 camera. What he was doing with that was better than what the dude with the $5,000 camera was doing.
Yeah.
And bro, he used to get tight, but I'm like, bro, it's how you use it. It's
Yeah.
knowing your equipment. So it's like you don't have to jump up and be like, oh damn, I gotta spend this much now. Well, the lens is
The lens
definitely
is
It's a big.
expensive.
Yeah.
But it also plays a good factor. Right?
the other photographer that was on here. I don't
Yeah.
want Sanjay.
Sanjay.
Yeah.
What he said was 100% correct. Nifty 50, and that's all, bro. That's
That's
all,
what I need to get. He got
Yes,
that right
bro,
there.
yes.
That's what I need to get.
Nifty
on my
50.
mind,
Nifty
yeah.
50 is what I use it 90% of the time. 95% of the time. I have an 80 mil lens, and I don't even want it, but it's a prime lens, so it's like, all right, let me just keep it there just in case.
Mm-hmm.
But the 50 with a polarizer, all I use, bro. All I use.
Get them tips. Some tips.
Yeah, that's a fact though, bro. That that episode, bro. That he gave so much like information to photographers.
Off
But-
that one clip I saw, I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, he spit fat. Like, that's all
Word.
you need.
Nah, Sanjay
That's
does
really
good too.
good, bro.
Sanjay get good work too.
Shout out
His
Sanjay.
pictures is fire.
Yeah, shout out.
But it's good. That puts like for people who starting up in perspective, because like you said, a lot of people in the beginning is just like trying to like, yo, I need the next best thing,
Bro,
and
that's-
it's like you get it, and then you don't end up using it or something like that. So
That's
it's a waste of money.
that's what I was doing, honestly. I did it. I got like colored filtered LED lights. They're cheap on Amazon and stuff like that, but I still have yet to use it. But it's like I know there's projects I want to use it for. It's like, when am I gonna set that project up? Are they gonna have time for me?
Right.
So you know what I mean. It's not only on my time. So just like you said, like trying to be an adult kind of sucks sometimes. But when you got that freedom, it definitely helps.
All right, so I know you said you left out like about timing and everything about adulting and life changes when you're adult. Like, what is your dedication that keeps you going about cars, photography, whatever the case is, and also finding the time that works best for you?
So basically, my answer to that is you make time for the things that you want in life. You definitely, if you want something in life, make time for it. Because if you don't make time for it, that means you don't want it that bad.
Facts.
So I was talking to him earlier, like on our way here. Repeat the question, the first part. Like what do I find the motivation?
Yeah, what is your that gets you going every day? Like this is what I need to get done.
Honestly, bro, the first thing I do when I wake up, I pray. Straight up. I
Like
pray.
that.
Thank you for another day, another opportunity. Once you wake, there's other people that didn't wake up. Your neighbor might have not woken up. You don't know. So once you wake up, that's another opportunity to attack the day. Sometimes the day might not go as you plan, because sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, I don't want to get out of bed. It's hard. But you need dedication. You need, what did I say before? I can't find the word.
Discipline?
I got stuck. Discipline. Wow. I said dedication.
Yeah.
So that discipline, basically, you discipline yourself to stay consistent, and consistency definitely will motivate you to do things.
Right.
So once you're consistent with things, you see return. You start seeing numbers. Whatever you want to do, you start seeing
Benefit of it.
exactly. So you start seeing results. It's like, all right, now that's my motivation. Keep going. So honestly, I just kind of have the same schedule every day. And what I've been doing recently was going to the gym. So for the last like 3-4 months, I've been going out even after work.
Yeah.
I'll be so tired. If I'm that tired, I'll literally go home, take a nap, like for 30 minutes to an hour, and I'll wake up and go straight to the gym. No pre-workout, no nothing. Just
As raw dog in the gym.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm fueled by pain, bro. That's what it is. The thing is that you can't give up. You got to keep going, bro. If that's what I want, and basically if I don't go to the gym, I don't feel like my day is complete. Like I'll be like, damn, I'm missing.
That's deeper than what it seems like. Honestly,
It is.
really
Honestly, it is.
It is.
Like people just think, oh, you're going to the gym to stay fit. Nah, I'm going to the gym to do something with my health as well,
And mental.
and mental. 100%.
Like
Mental
my mom,
is the
she was
thing.
just saying that. She was like, "You mad tired? Came off like 15-hour shift, whatever." She's like, "I go to the gym." She's like, "Just stay home, go to sleep." I'm like, I can't.
Nope.
Like I can't. I have to do
Bro,
like I
it's
gotta keep
always
it going.
that. Like it comes from a good place where it's like, oh, I care about you and you're tired.
Yeah.
But it's also like you don't. Not that they don't get it, they just don't understand what we might be going through in the moment. Where it's like, yo, I want to get this done for myself, and I think that I have the capacity to do so. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. Nah, I mean, off the motivation thing, is it hard sometimes to find motivation, or do you think that it can come natural at certain times, or how does that work?
Sometimes it does come naturally. Like sometimes I'll just get a spark and be like, oh, I'm gonna get up and take pictures today. Yo, who wants to do? But at the same time, you'll post like, oh, anybody want to take pictures today? Nobody hits you up. I'll go find something to take a picture of. I'll throw up the drone in the air, bro. I live in South Florida. There's always beautiful views.
Right.
So I haven't used my drone in a minute though, by the way.
Oh.
I put the batteries to charge the other day, and as soon as I went to go out, the sun was going down. I'm like, and I live by an airport, so you can't throw it up by there. Bro, any like 5-mile radius, and there's private airports everywhere, so I really can't. There's only some zones I can fly.
They like shoot that shit out or something? Or
Nah,
what?
but like
It
you out
interferes
one,
with, like, certain stuff.
yeah. So I threw it up one time, and it's like 30 feet in the air, and I'm letting it like idle, and it just started going crazy, and it told me like interference. Bro, I almost hit a tree. I was like, nope, that's it.
Oh my god.
Boy,
That's it for
them
me.
airport waves is
Bro,
crazy.
yeah, no,
Strong
for
as
real.
hell.
Imagine
Bro.
all them like because my boy Eddie is the pilot, so he was telling me like the frequencies from like all like the different like I guess like the communication tower.
Yeah.
That John. That
It's
shit
strong.
reaches like mad like the radius like you said like
Yeah,
huge.
it goes far.
you know?
And then there's one time like I went to the beach, and I'm like, damn, my warranty's up on it. You know what? I'm gonna get this shot, bro. I threw it over the water, and I went far. I went so far, and I got the entire beach. Brought it right back. I'm like,
Whoa.
and if it falls, it is what it is, bro.
That was
It's not.
crazy.
It isn't. It is what it is. But it is what it is.
said,
I'll be
need it.
upset, but at the same time, I got the shot, so we're good, bro.
We talked about actually in the last episode, I think, or a couple episodes ago, like the risks you take, to do the things that you want to do. You know what I mean? So like do you take a lot of risks when you want to do certain things? Because I know you took that risk in Oregon, going across the mountain, and then obviously with the drone and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you make time for what you want. If you want something that bad, you're gonna put all your eggs in one basket. Like you want it that bad. You're like, all right, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go all out. If you don't go all out, you don't want it that bad. Like you have to work hard for what you want for real. Like you really, no procrastination, no giving up, no nothing. Because you give up, you're like, if you give up here, you could have been one day away from fame. That next day could have made you that person, like the person you want to be. So you're gonna give up now, and then next thing you know, you walk by the next day, you sold all your stuff, and you see, I don't know, your favorite YouTuber walks by, you're like,
opportunity.
Damn, literally opportunity. And it's happened to me before where I give up on some stuff, like, and then the next day, I wake up and I'm like, damn, why did I do that for? You know what I mean? Like I could have been working overnight, and something could have happened overnight.
So you saying that where do you find personally, like, do you have any like idol you look up to, or like are you just self-driven? Like
I try to be self-driven because at the end of the day, only you have yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people want their significant other, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, you were born alone, you're going to die alone. And it's kind of harsh to look at it that way, but at the same time, that's how life is. Because if something happened to you, your boy's going to be like, damn, bro, that's crazy. If you need me, I'm here for you. But they're going to be doing their own thing.
Life goes
So
on.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you look back at it and you're just like, damn, I try to find help here. I'm going to have to figure out a way to help myself. Because I can't look for somebody all the time. And then there's other people that you try to help. You can't help them unless they want to help themselves first. So it's like I have to make sure I know my drive, and I have to motivate myself. Sometimes it's good to have people there. Like you don't always have to find yourself, but at the same time, you don't always need somebody there either. So let's say you're alone one day, you're like, oh, I don't have no motivation. I gotta call somebody. Like it shouldn't always be like that. At least me personally, not everybody.
That's
might
how
think
I
like that.
agree.
Yeah.
Like I'm self-driven myself.
Not everybody's like that. I'm personally like that. So I just try to find ways in myself to drive myself because my goals are different from everybody else.
100%.
So they might not understand. If I tell you my goals, you're gonna be like, oh, but why are you doing that? Why don't you do this? And you're gonna try to put me in a perspective of what you look at it as and what your goals are.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to do that though. So my dad owns a business. Everybody knows my dad. Oh, why don't you do what he does? Blah blah blah. I tried it. I don't like it. I don't have the patience for it.
I know that's irritating.
It's just like I want to make my path. His name is on that building, not mine. And like I can carry it over, but at the same time, it's like if you want me to keep going, teach me how to manage it. I'll manage it for you, but it's just not my niche. It's not for me.
It's not passion.
It's not.
Do you think that you have to make, because like, you know, like we talk about how, you know, like we have our own motivation, self-motivation. Do you think that has to be achieved, or it was, because for me personally, I had to achieve this motivation, this level of dedication that I want to have, or that I have right now. And I wasn't always like this. You know what I'm saying? It was times where I'd be, you know, trying, I have something in my mind and I wouldn't have the motivation, like I would say, in me enough to really get up and do something about it. So I think I had to go through certain things to be able to keep that motivation, to be able to attain that motivation, period. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really hard. Like I mean, as a man, for real, because you always compare yourself to other people, no matter what. You know, whether it be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not gonna say comparison is, you know, like the root of all evil, but you know, comparison is a drug in a way. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like you're addicted to comparing yourself to other people to see where you want to be at, and that's pretty much where I was. And I feel like me doing that pretty much put me in position to be able. So you could, if you want to do the drug analogy, I kind of, you know, was addicted to the drug long enough to be able to make a good out of it. You know, like you heard that professor who was like on heroin and all that other shit, and he wrote a book and is actually a good professor. You know, he used those drugs the right way. So I think it's all about using comparison in the right way to get yourself to that point of motivation. So like, how was that for you?
Damn, I should go smoke crack today. See what happens. I'm gonna use it in the right way. I promise.
Go right into the puddle.
No. And on a serious note, what I spoke about before when they weren't here is you caught FOMO. You caught fear of missing out.
Definitely.
So you're like, I'm definitely missing out on something, and that's what you went and did. Basically, I agree. It's not good to do it all the time because I can do whatever you can do. I can do whatever you can do. We can all do the same thing. but it's how bad you want it. How bad you want it. How bad you want it is gonna like who's gonna get there. So once you get there, you look at him like, oh, he's where I want to be. Oh, how did he do it so fast? Like, but you don't notice how much time was flying.
Yeah.
You don't know how much behind the scenes he was doing.
Word.
So all the work that's being put in before, people kind of overlook the work. It's like, oh,
I feel like you do
I
a
want
lot.
to be, I want to be where he wants to be, but you don't want to put in that work, so you're not gonna get there no time soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, you used it in the right way. You caught FOMO, fear of missing out,
Yeah.
and now you're not missing out no more.
Yeah.
So
I feel like a lot of people are scared to go through the trials too. At the same time,
that's the
Talk
risk
about
taking
that,
part.
like now I'm just saying like just thinking of a lot of stuff I wanted to do, whatever the case was, and like you said, people always see people up top, but I always think about like the perspective of like, damn, what they had to go through to get there, but everybody misses that. And they think about doing something and starting up, and then the one thing, something don't go the way, they're like, nah, I got to switch up the route or something like that. It's like, just go through the trial. Like, a lot of people are scared of that.
People want to blow up overnight. I was telling you about that earlier. Like, people really want to, like, they would see let's see Ice Spice, right? She blew up overnight, apparently, or the girl, Sexy Red, blew up overnight, apparently. She blows women. But nah, for real though, like, you know, people don't blow up like that overnight. You know, like it's years and years of hard work and stuff like that. Like this stuff, like the podcast, I'm not gonna say it blew up, but like we're doing okay, you know, for something that's just starting out. You know what I'm saying?
And it's steady. That's the
Exactly. It's like we have a steady average on Instagram, stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, us being able to practice this for a long time and, you know, doing it for about we practiced for about 5, 8, 7 months, like a long time.
Yeah, it was like 8. Yeah.
Yeah, we've recorded like, you know,
To
dozens of
25,
episodes.
like 22
yeah,
episodes?
around there. It was a
He
lot.
told me that. I was just like, bro, that's the consistency part. You guys did it. So now you're here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if he would have never told me y'all were like practicing before, I would have never known. Like,
Yeah.
I thought y'all just like went heads on and just like, all right,
Yeah.
you took it head on. And
See,
that's
and
it.
a lot of people, 8 months, bro, nobody's going to sit there 5, 8 months and be like,
Yeah.
Without
all right, let's do it again.
without a product. That like we literally were doing this shit. We never edited a video. Well, I think you tried to do like
I've done like
4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so out of 20, we were like, all right. After like I think 20, we were like, all right, I think we can start now. And then we started and we're like, something's missing. Next one, something's missing. Next one, something's missing. Next one, something is missing. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, obviously, you know, Daryl helped a lot with that, and so did Carlos. Because me personally, you know, that's why I obviously brought them on. I talked about it the first episode a little bit, but they saw the vision that I wanted, and they were able to take it to a different level. You know, so I had my own way that I wanted to do it, and I was like, how y'all feel about this? Like, all right, it's good. Let's try it out. Boom, we tried it, and something's missing. Next time, we're like, yo, Daryl was like, yo, let's try it this way because I think, you know, it doesn't seem right this way. Something's missing. Boom. And we do it again. And we're like, all right, I kind of like this. And then we're like, I don't like that, though. Do it again. And do it again and do it again.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what we said the last time. It was like, yo, stuff was stopping us that shouldn't have stopped us. Like, you know, like I think it's good. I feel like that's where we made a mistake in terms of like, you know, we could have just been dropping shit, embarrassed ourselves, and then, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know,
Like-
got better. But we just were in our head too much. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? So,
So tune in the last one.
what I was saying was,
2 episodes.
Oh, yeah, 2.
Yeah.
you might need other people to.
3 episodes. Sorry.
You can't do everything yourself, like I was saying. So sometimes you do have to outsource and go like. So they're basically your outsource because you made all this. Oh, they said, oh, let's change it. So if you would have done this alone, wouldn't have came out this way.
Exactly.
So you outsourced, and some other people saw the vision. So it's just people that actually understand you.
Yeah.
That can help you. Somebody that, all right, let's say I want to be, I don't know, I want to be a trader. I go tell my Dominican mom, hey, I want to be a trader. She can be like, no, 9 to 5 retirement, blah, blah, blah. 9 to 5, you know what exactly, yes, bro.
Be asleep. Fuck out of here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you're going to be a doctor. You're going to be a lawyer. It's like, all right, I understand you came from DR. You live the American dream because that's the American dream. You work a 9 to 5 till you're 60 and you get to live the rest of your however 20 whatever lives you live with your little 401k.
Yeah.
Or you live young, do what you got to do, and you got the rest of your life.
And it's like, but like that generation is like, it's hard to
different.
talk about certain stuff
Super
like that.
headstrong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, I feel like
we
they-
grew up on. That's it.
Go to the same school I went to, same teacher. She's almost dead, but same teacher.
Yeah.
Did you have to go through any of that?
Yes, but they understood after. After they understood that it's not what you want, it's what I want. It took me a while, but I just kept going because my parents aren't gonna stop me from doing what I want in life. I'm not gonna follow their footsteps. Hence, my dad, like in his business,
Yeah.
they understood it already. So now I did have to go through it a little bit, and it did bring me down because it's like, damn, my family doesn't support it. Then I go back to how it was when I said I need myself first. Like I'm gonna push myself. If my parents don't support me, I'm still gonna support myself. So, because if I only like went off of what my parents said, it would be like, oh damn, I gotta give up. That's it. Like it's not gonna work.
Do you want to have kids?
That was a long shot.
Wait.
Where did that come from? Where did this come from?
I'm going somewhere with it. Do you want to have kids?
Yes.
Okay, so with that, yes. So we don't gotta go too deep into it, right? So with the yes, so like, is that something that's gonna change with the next generation that you're coming up? Like you're not going to not support them.
I'm gonna support my kids on whatever they want to do.
Word.
But will I kind of push them towards entrepreneurship? 100%. I don't want them I don't want them living how I lived in the beginning. You know what I mean? I mean, still living like that, but I don't want them working for anybody. If that's what they want to do, so be it. But be the best person you can.
Word.
That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? I support my kids. I would support my kids on whatever they want to do.
Right. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep talking.
You brought the question to somebody. He got something else coming for that.
So boom. Yeah. So yeah. Did it feel like it was okay? So when you were going through that as a kid, right? Did it feel like it was hindering you too much, or did you push? You pushed through it, but like how was it pushing through it?
Well, like my parents not supporting me.
Yeah. Like how did you push through it?
So
you said you did.
It wasn't really as a kid. This was like kind of recent. Like
okay.
I just turned 27. I don't look like it. Yeah, I know. So, this was like when I was, I don't know, 22. So it's not that long ago. She's like, oh, this is what I want to do. Okay, that's the response I got. All right, good luck. I'd be like, damn, like, all right.
How like
very
how
Hispanic
discouraging
answer.
was that? Like
It was, but like I dwelled on it for a while. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure this works, so they stop working, and they're gonna thank me one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I couldn't get mad about it. That should drive you more. To be like, you know what, they don't believe in it. Let me make them believe in it. Like anybody who doesn't believe in you, I just be like, you know what, bro, I'll see you at the top if you make it.
if
That's a fact. Though.
What made you like snap out of that? Like to stop dwelling and be like, nah.
I just started doing it. Like, oh, I want to be a photographer. They'd be like, oh, okay. Then they started seeing my pictures. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just like you just keep going. There's no. Some other people can't do it. Sometimes it's hard, but it's just like that push, that drive. If you really want it, you go get it. So it's just like I look up to other people. Now I don't really use them as role. I kind of do, but I don't look into their life because it's like they're already there. And the things that you see that they got, I'm just like, damn, bro, it's kind of hard like to look at that.
Yeah, it is.
So it's just I don't try to look at it, but at the same time, I'm gonna be there one day, and my parents are gonna thank me for it. I just saw like a TikTok of y'all boys know Phantom, that Dominican dude that streams. He just bought his mom a crib. I don't know how long ago it was, but he just bought his mom a crib. Now imagine a Dominican mom. Imagine him saying, "Mom, I want to be a streamer." What the hell's a streamer? Like, you better go to school. You better do this and that. I'm sure that's how the conversation went.
Hell yeah.
It has to be. If it's like a straight Dominican mom, yes. Yeah. I'm not saying for all Dominicans. But a lot of the minorities, that's how they are, bro.
Straight out the island.
That's what I'm saying. So I promise you, that's not how it went. I know there's a streamer now. I forgot his name, but his mom was always kicking in his door. Turn everything off.
Speed.
No, not Speed. It's a Spanish dude.
Black.
Oh, Spanish thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
He has curly hair. She'll bang in the door. Paga esta mierda, blah, 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 like going crazy, and he'll cry on stream. And then like now, I think he got like to 50,000 subs. He got on stream with Kai. Now, what is his mom doing? She's kind of supporting it now. Now she sees it.
Gracias. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not like that. It's more like she still comes in sometimes, but she's not. She's more lenient because I guess she understands like, oh, this is working. Yeah. Like it's working for him. So she's that is a different Dominican though. She's kicking the door.
You have to like see it to believe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's for everything. And you can say whatever you want. I'll be like, oh, word, okay, but I want to see it.
Yeah.
And not to bring it down, but like I'm kind of straightforward. So I hate how it comes out. I might sound mean, but
no, hell
it's
no.
like,
say that, yeah.
Trust me.
No, but I'm saying like a lot of people think like, oh damn, he's so rude. I'm not. If you tell me that can's gonna do a backflip, I'd be like, oh word, damn, that's fire. But until I see it, I'm not gonna 100% believe it. If it doesn't sound believable, I'm like, all right, bet. But let me see you do it.
Right.
Because I want to know. I want to know if that works. Because what if I'm interested? You know what I mean? So.
Do you think? Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you think people take like that too serious in terms of like, all right, so let's say you had a boy, and you tell your boy, like, for me, I had a boy, I was like, yo, I'm ready to start a podcast or whatever, you know, and I wouldn't say he's my boy, but you know, we were in the same circle. So let's say I was like, yeah, I'm starting a pod, and he was like, oh shit, really? He said, yeah, I be seeing those around. It's down a third, and he was going through FOMO at the point. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, you know, that's when we had a couple clips out at the time. So, you know,
Damn.
all right. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up the whole joint. So we had a couple clips out that we edited already. Boom. And I'm showing people these clips before they ever even came out. And some of them never even came out, but it's like the framework, you know what I mean? So I show them this and they're like, yo, that shit's so tough. I'm working on material on them and shit like that. It's going good. And then by the end of it, once he saw the way that I went about it, he was like, yo, bro, like, I want to do that too, da-da-da-da. He was like, yeah, but, you know, I was like, yeah. And I felt a little bit, I knew where the conversation was going. You guys going to find out after. So I was like, he was like, yeah, I want to do it too. And I was like, yeah, bro, I mean, you know, it's tough, bro. You don't need a studio. You don't need none of that shit. Like, I'm just lucky enough to be able to use this studio. I'm lucky.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
can do whatever we want.
In the living room, you can do it at a park, whatever,
Bro,
bro.
we
You
do
don't
it
need that
in
much.
our videographer's fucking garage, bro.
With a
It's
backdrop.
like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot. Like, all this shit isn't that
Bro,
expensive.
you could do it in a living room, and it's still gonna look dope.
Exactly.
But it's really like it's not what is right. Like this
It's a
place is dope,
perspective.
but at the same time, it's what we've been talking about, success and all that stuff, like motivation. So that's what people want to hear.
Exactly. So
Because at the same time, a lot of people, like you said, you got the audio version out.
Yeah.
Nobody sees what's going on.
They don't.
They don't
They
even know
just
what we
hear the
look
audio,
like.
yeah.
But it's just like some people do that. Like people drive in a car, listen to the podcast in the morning, and it's just playing. They don't know what we look like. Like they don't watch the episode. They don't know what we look like. They don't know what this looks like. So I don't think it matters. You know what I mean?
It doesn't. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I don't got a studio or nothing like that. And I was like, bro, like, you don't need that. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, bro, but look, just start what you gotta start. Get a plan. You know what I'm saying? If you want people on it, find a group of people. Do what you gotta do. And he was like, yeah, but you already got the foundation. You got all that started up. So like, why don't we do one? And then in my head, I'm like, dog, like, I really don't want to do it with you, you know? But to say that to his face and there's people around us, I'm real direct, bro. So, like, sometimes I have to watch my mouth sometimes because I don't want it to come off
Embarrass
as, like,
somebody.
embarrass someone, you know? When I don't
Probably
mean
would
it.
have felt disrespected.
Yeah,
like,
and I
damn,
don't
what
mean
if-
it that way. I don't mean it that way. I don't
No,
want
of
to disrespect
course.
nobody. You feel me? So but then I try to, like, beat around the bush, and I hate beating around the bush, bro. That is pet peeve number one.
Yes.
So I was like, bro, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just do it yourself. That's what I said. Like, bro, just do it yourself. It's not that hard. You could get all this stuff. He's like, bro, you already got everything set up. I think it'll be easier for me. And once he said that part, I said, what?
So you know how long it took us? Like,
I'm gonna make it easier for you because you see a benefit in me. And today, never asked me. I don't think he even posted the podcast. He doesn't ask me how the podcast. Like, it's just weird thinking about it now. In the moment, I knew what was up. Y'all knew what was up before I even started talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. People don't see that hard work and all the work you put in already. So it's like, oh, he's already started. You know what? Let me ask if I can hop on there. So you just don't want to put in the work.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro.
Exactly.
If you don't want to put in the work, you don't want it.
Yeah,
And you don't want it. If
people
you
wanna-
want to jump to the end, try. But good luck.
Yeah, you can make it.
Bro, people just want to take advantage of certain people, you know, and I don't take it to heart because everyone got their own shit going on. You know what I'm trying to say? So you might have some shit going on where it's like, damn, bro, I see opportunity here. I'm gonna shoot my shot. Now, respectable, you shoot your shot, cool. But if you know what I'm saying, already say like, nah, you know what I'm saying, like I don't think, you know what I'm saying.
I'm saying.
I don't think I don't think that's the route you should take, which is with me, and you know, some people will take it right, people will take it wrong, and it's just all about, you know, who you got around. Yeah. So
That's what I'm saying. If you hang around 10 bums, you're gonna be the 11th bum.
word up.
So you gotta find like whoever you want to be or what you're trying to be. Hang around those people because they're gonna bring you to other people. You're gonna get there a little bit quicker.
100%.
So now I have my set friends. We don't have the same goals, but at the same time, none of them are bums. You know what I mean? If they want the 9-to-5 lifestyle, do it. I support you all the way.
100%.
But they also have drive to do other things too.
There's that understanding between everyone that keeps everybody coordinated, like on the same page, which is healthy for everybody.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes I gotta like back away just to look at the bigger picture. But that's just me being in my head. Like,
Which is not a problem though.
no.
Yeah,
It's
no.
not a problem.
I was telling him right now I feel lost. Like I lost my niche. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the car in the body shop for a year. Because when I was working on the car, I work on it by myself. Sometimes with my boys, and I'd be consistent. I'd be working on the car, camera right here for my YouTube, and bro, I was happy. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got knocked off that pedestal, but bro, it's hard to get back on. And I'm still trying to like find my way back on. But I told him I wanted to come on here. Like maybe this is a Kickstarter. Maybe this will help me out.
Because you letting it out. Like
Yeah, exactly. But I like these conversations though. These are the conversations I need. Usually, bro, I'll be stuttering, like stuck. Like I told him,
Yeah.
my mind's flowing, my mouth can't keep up. But right now, speaking about this is what I want to talk
Yeah.
about. So this is
It's-
how I know it's
that's why I
flowing
like
out
doing
easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy like you saying that like you got stuck or whatever the case is. That's like for instance for us when we was working, we was supposed to start a business last year, but we got so wrapped up with the 9 to 5 that we were so like just dedicated to just that grind mode.
Yeah.
And it really set us back. But now it's like, for instance, I said I just quit my job and I was like, I'm starting my own business up.
Yeah.
Like this is what we planned to. This is what we already had. Like we can do everything that we
You're
already
putting
been
all
doing.
your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. So I
Just
was like,
don't stop.
and I was like, bro, let's go. Like this is the
This
time
is it.
now.
This is it. Yeah.
Like we.
That's what I'm saying.
got this.
Last year, wow. Last year might have not been your time.
Yep.
Nothing was right. That's what I'm saying. God didn't want that for you.
Yeah, and that's what he kind of said earlier. He was like, "Damn, I feel like we should have like been started up last year." I was like, "But we here now." Like
Exactly.
at the end of the day,
So you can't look back
Yeah,
no
I know.
more. That's what I told him. Like, he's like, "Oh, I've been thinking about this for like 3 years." Don't think about that. You're here now. You're on episode. This is episode what? 8.
Yeah, I was thinking of it more of like a, like since we like it was kind of hesitant to start at first. We good. I got. It was kind of hesitant to start at first, and then like now once it's actually starting, like now I'm thinking about it last year. Like this is all we really have to do.
That's
That's how I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, we
we
was really tripping though. Like we was. It's just that like it's hard to really start.
Now
Like,
what is
doing
this?
some shit 'cause
July
you get
20
so many like thoughts
Yeah.
and like questions.
July
and
23rd.
blah, blah.
Think about it a year from now.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and what's
no.
crazy, I was saying
A year
recently,
from time's flying.
Shit
bro.
gets me excited thinking
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
now, bro.
But that's good. Like, let it keep going.
Yeah.
like recently, like past few months, my connections like been going like I don't know. I just been falling in line with contractors or like people like successful people back to back making already over $1 million a year, couple $100,000 a month, and I'm like, damn, like last year wasn't like that as
Yeah,
much,
bro.
But now everything's starting is hitting
You see
like
what I mean?
crazy.
So the time was for you. This time is for you this time. Last year is like,
Yeah.
damn, it didn't happen. You can't dwell on that, bro. Like now when things happen, I kind of look at it as it's not for me. Like I'm a kind of a it is what it is person. If it's not for me, it's not gonna happen. Like damn, it is what it is. Oops, like it.
Fuck it too, I guess.
Mike's
I wanted to
like-
take a sip.
It is what it is.
But we have two minutes left.
Yeah, nah, before this
Yeah.
shit turned to fucking World War III,
Yeah.
I'm proud of all y'all niggas, though, for y'all starting your business. For you coming on here and letting this shit out, you know what I'm saying? This shit gonna work
I
out for
needed
you.
it. I needed it.
Definitely is.
For all of y'all, it's gonna work out. For all of us, we're here right now. Wait
It's
until next year,
It's
bro.
on Kickstart.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Now
bro.
we can go for courses.
We're gonna be chilling in Oregon next year.
Sure. Where man, where can they find you at, bro?
On Instagram, Chris.OTW. On YouTube, Chris.OTW. I just deleted my Twitter. I don't know, bro. I can't use Twitter no more. It's
Same
just-
way, so-
I've had it for so many years, and I'm just like, I don't need it. So I just use Instagram and TikTok. Chris.OTW on TikTok.
booming,
Yeah. Yeah, I posted a video the other day. Didn't think anything of it. A video from last year, from when I brought that car from Cali.
Yeah.
I checked this morning. This was earlier this week. Checked this morning, 200,000 views.
Yeah.
And 40,000 likes.
I just saw that.
out of nowhere. I was just like, bro,
That timing.
That's tough.
that's
bro.
all it is. It's timing.
But look, shout out Iconic Vision. Make sure y'all pick them shirts up, pick that merch up. You know what I'm saying? Different colorways. Let us know how y'all liking the pod so far again. You know, give us any feedback. Anyone that y'all know want to come on the pod, hit us up. The Flow Podcast book, and we got the reels up on IG. Make sure you hit those up, especially TikTok. Show love to the TikTok.
Show that
again.
love, man.
And yeah, it's time to tap, man. Thank you to all the viewers. We appreciate all the love y'all show us. Make sure to like,
Yes,
comment,
sir.
share, and subscribe to this video. Always, you know, this podcast is going to be everywhere. Video version on YouTube, audio version on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, and all that.
Everywhere.
And if you want a business, let us know. Love y'all, man. Be safe.
Yes,
We
sir.
out.